Peace and power, peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. We back. Y'all know how class go. When they call us, we have to show. They called us again, so we back. And as you come on in, know that this is a safe space. This is a space for intelligence. This is a space for respect. This is a space where we use our intellect, where we question, where we answer. This is a space of love. This is a space of growth. Yeah, this is a space where you are welcome. Engage in the chat. Tell your other classmates that you are here. And my classroom assistants, please put that green screen info in the chat for the duration. For the duration of the class. Why did they call us back? Why did they call us back to class? We was chilling. It was Friday, the weekend, class was early. It called us back. However, if you or anyone you know is in need of anger management services, please reach out to me. All of my information is in the chat. It should be chat ready, posted by one of my classroom assistants for the duration of the chat. Okay? Instagram, Facebook Messenger, Twitter, WhatsApp, all that other little funny stuff. Email, reach out, whichever way you feel comfortable with. Okay? If you are somebody you know is in need of a domestic violence counselor, intimate partner abuse, need a facilitator, need somebody to, let you know what those signs are, what to watch out for. You never know. The life you save may be your own. Reach out, okay? But we got to get class started this evening. Kevin Willis, what's good? Son, I've been giving that man the business for 5 years. Before any of these allegations, soon as he started with the, scamming, charging for information, misleading the people, I've been on them. And I've been called a hater for it. I done lost friends. I done lost associates. I done lost class members. I've been going at them. Nothing new for me. Nothing new. That was an easy read. Just like Jam Master Jay and all these other dudes. Grandmaster Jay, whatever the hell. They all full of shit. I've been on them. What else can I do? What else? And still got people, if you look at my Instagram, you still got people that believe him, still donate and make sure that whatever they believe in is right and exact. They still, look, he still to this day is going to get more green screens and anything than me. To this day. They're going to take care of him his entire bid. He going to be in somebody's cell, washing somebody's drawers, getting his grippers blown out or blowing somebody's grippers out. And people still going to be feeding his Cash App, still going to be feeding. What can you do? What can you do? All right, so I'm not going to give him the business. I'll let everybody else do that, especially the ones who've been rocking with him even after he caught the charges. So all this newfangled talking about him, talking. Come on, y'all been rocking with him. Y'all wait till Whitey convict him. And they didn't even convict him. He told on himself. He comped. Y'all wait till that? Supposed to been cancel them. Dudes was still sitting them on platforms, still giving them the benefit even after he was indicted. So they can miss me with all this shit. Nah. They just talking. New merch on the way. New merch. Classmate has put together. One of y'all classmates has put together some new merch. It's going, it might be live already. So as soon as I get to IG, as soon as I get the papers and do everything, not the papers, the pictures, I'm going to be in the community with links to it. You want to support the merch? Support the merch. Support the merch. It'll keep the class in mind and on your materials, on your skin, right? On yourself. Keep you reminded that you're not alone, that you're together with your classmates, with your nation on this path to liberation. Oh, it's live. Okay. Blue Piranha said it's live. So we're going to get that rocking. And got a new PayPal. Karim J586. Karim J586. That's a PayPal for everybody who's been asking, who don't have Cash App and Zelle and all that. So the PayPal is up. That is also on my Facebook and on my Instagram. All right, so never excuse to pour resources into the class and into the community, because that's where everything goes. Straight to the community, straight to the children, straight to the mothers, straight to some of the brothers who twisted out, definitely to the elders. And you see, ain't nothing over here. And we keep it 1,000. Hey, Richmond, what up, Richmond? What's going on with you? Okay, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Young man bumped his damn head. He had to. He's punch drunk. He bumped his head. He can't get no more ignorant than what he is right now, this very day. Somebody call Floyd Mayweather Jr. to class. Somebody get Floyd, pretty boy, Mayweather to class. Bring his ignorant ass to class. Tag him, y'all. Call him. Do whatever the hell y'all got to do. But somebody go get this dummy. Tired of the shenanigans. Tired of it. Richardson, salute. I'm tired of it. Somebody go get his ignorant ass. Now, the man was on his Instagram. And trust and believe. Do I follow him? Yes. Do I think he is one of the best fighters ever? No doubt. Do I appreciate what he does in the ring? Yes, I do. As somebody who has boxed Golden Gloves, Daily News, as somebody who has boxed for the United States Army, yes, I did. As somebody who had many street fights, many KOs in the street, in the subways, behind the wall, do I appreciate his knuckle game? Yes. Do I respect him as a person? Hell no. Your man is a dummy. Straight up. Straight up. Does some of the ignorant... I mean, I've been looking at him weird ever since he came to NBA. playoffs and championships in them goddamn boots. No shoes. Your man had boots, riding boots, cowboy boots, polo boots. And I'm not talking about Polo Ralph Lauren. I'm talking about polo, the sport, on a horse, polo boots, and jeans, tight jeans. And I'm like, is this Floyd from this is how Michigan get down? Boots? Come on. So I knew he was losing it from back then. And then it just started spiraling, going downhill. Let T.I. punk ass snuff him, swing on him and all that. I'm like, yo, Floyd. And then he started getting more active on social media and making the most asinine statements that I ever heard. That's why I know he must be a little drunk up here. Yeah. He is one who needs to limit how much he says. Now, I was going to get him when he went to the continent. I was going to get him. I let him slide. I didn't do a class on that. I let him slide when he went to the continent, knowing damn well they didn't ask for him over there. That was paid. He was paid to go over there. Appearance fees and all that. Acting as if he's going over there to be a philanthropist or something. Nah, homie. We already know what that was about. More clout. But today, negative. I'm not sure if it was today. It might have been yesterday. But I saw him upload a video on IG. And in this video, his ignorant ass again, flaunting, capping, right? And I don't know what to call it at this point, because he did it so many times. It's beyond narcissism. It's beyond conceit. I'm telling you, it borders on stupidity. Now, he flashes his watch collection. Really? He flaunted his watch collection. And he says, this is what I want to do. I got to show y'all my watches. And as he's getting ready to go through this non-expressive communication to us, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at his head. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be worth damn near Billy. And I don't have no brush. He don't have no brush in that big ass crib. And y'all can't say, well, man, he was in the crib. No. Because he got dressed for the live. He got dressed for the video. Put on his sweatsuit. Clean, looking fresh and all that. But the hair was peasy on some good time shit. If JJ would have got a 1, a dark Caesar, as hard and as peasy as JJ shit used to be on good times, that Jimmy Walker, that hard, you know them dudes that got that hard hair, that shit that you can cut and actually make Brillo pad that hard, that Yafet Kodo shit. If you cut that to a 1, that's how Floyd shit was. No brushing. Peasy, but you want us to watch. You getting ready, you telling us, yo, I want y'all to see this. But these is my watch collection. I'm like, damn, son ain't even brush his head for the live. I told you, when y'all catch me out of pocket, and I didn't take the little stubble that I have. I don't grow nothing. But if it's a little bit, I'm like, yo, don't let me come on here looking crazy. Your man ain't brush his head. He got watches. He got whips. Could put $2 million in cash on a bed or on a plane or whatever, and he don't have no brush in the crib. Son can't brush his shit. For real, for real. He ain't been fighting in a minute. He ain't had no headgear on. He's fresh out of the shower, dressed, making his vid, and ain't brushed his shit. So I'm already tight. Because I'm saying, ain't no way these dudes is upwards of 400, 500, 600 million, a billion, and you don't have a regular ass wooden brush to brush that shit and make it presentable. But you getting ready to floss, you getting ready to show all us these watches. Now, me, for one, listen, I'm very, 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 very frugal. I may get the top of the line stuff when I'm able to, but it's going to be at a discount. I've been through all that. I've been through robbing and stealing and throwing O-Phase up on their neck, elbow, forearm, dropping them for all that. And then going and giving it right back by way of 6 pair of sneakers, low jackets, Gucci this, that, all been there. Been there. Hard earned money. This is hard money. Y'all may think strong arming and digging pockets and running around and fisticuffing in the street and running from D's and fighting D's and blue coats. Y'all may think that's work. That's work. You're not on the block waiting for no custody to come and pitching. Nah, man. We walking blocks, we hunting people down, you fisticuffing, you throwing people upside down into garbage cans, and you gotta be in shape. You fighting the other robbers. Yo, it's work. So yeah, when I'm 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely I was, spending. Then I had to realize, yo, hold on, man, I work hard for this. I work hard for this. I'm not giving it back to the outlets in Jersey. I'm not going up in Trump Tower to the Gucci store to get the Gucci velour sweatsuits and Sergio Tacchini, the Fila sweatsuit. I work hard for it. So I started stacking and started paying mom's rent, started paying my little team rent, making sure we good. We going out, we good for the winter. You got 3 pair of Timbs, you got 3 pair of Timbs. Yo, we good. We got to endure this. We got to make sure that we stack that. We ain't about tricking. We work hard for it. We get knocked for it. Dude's going through the system 7 days before you see a judge. Fighting custodies and all that. Adolescents running wild. I'm not tricking and giving it back to nobody. So now, this man, 50 and 0, this man 10 and 0, 20 and 0, 30 and 0, 40 and 0, professional fights, belts and all that. Do you understand? To accumulate all of this fiat currency, okay? For you to give it back? Watches? So the man says, I got A bunch of watches. So say I'm going on a trip for 45 days. I need 45 watches. I need a watch for each day. And I'm not an ordinary dude, so I don't wear ordinary watches. Then he tries to quote Jay and messed it all up. To my domain, what? Rolex diamonds, what the fuck you done to those? Trying to, quote it, misquote, and all that. But had to put in place that he touches all these watches and make them extra extravagant by adding diamonds and bezels and all that in this impressive watch collection. Now, is it impressive? If you impressed with that type of shit, I watched Mobutu have an entire country's wealth. And when he fell from grace and the people was tired of his shit, they ran up in the palace. And none of that shit worth anything was kept intact. They stomped on Rolls Royces. They stomped on them till them shits broke and crumbled. They destroyed what people are deeming valuable art. People was ticked. They tore it up. It's worthless in the eyes of the people who have been oppressed. When they come for you, they come for you. So to me, fucking watch. But since he made such a big deal about having 45 days with an accompanying watch for each day, he made a big deal about this shit. Each of them watches easily over 60, 70 grand. Some of them watches $250,000 and better. But the thing that disturbed me the most was his praise about this watch retailer. Now, he went on to talk about Avi and Company, right? Which is a retailer, an expensive watch retailer in New York, and now they have a location in Miami. So, I wanted to do the homework because, I haven't been throwing nobody upside down and dropping them on their head in the streets of Midtown in quite some time. Yeah, I haven't had the mofos on the run in a little minute. So I don't know all of the new stores on the Diamond Block, the new retailers and all that, like I used to. Back when we was looking to take them watches on a regular basis. Okay? So I looked up Ivy and Co. As he said, Ivy and Co., Ivy and Company. And I wanted to know about this company, that this retailer, that this individual who fought till 50, 51, 52 and 0 boxing record, acquired all this income, who he was spending his money with. So I look it up. Avi & Co. is a family-owned, highly trusted luxury watch retailer. Family-owned. We are located in the heart of Manhattan and sell exclusive watch brands such as Richard Millie, who he says, I was heard and taught that it was Richard Millie. This is, the highly intellectual Floyd Mayweather Jr., Richard Millie, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, and Rolex. These incredible selections of hard-to-find timepieces are true investments that can be passed down for generations. Now, this is who he spent his money with. But that still doesn't tell you who. So I had to do the homework. And say, who? I want to know. No, don't tell me the company and what they do. Who is it? So Avi is a business owner and entrepreneur, a father and a brother. As an entrepreneur, he sells high-end watches, creates custom pieces for celebrities, sells to jewelers in the wholesale industry. Okay? But let's see who. Avi moved to New York from Israel with his family when he was 14 years old. When he arrived, the only English he knew was yes and no. He worked on Canal Street as well as at his dad's jewelry store in Long Island. Not knowing the language may have been a barrier for most, but Avi's charming personality was universal. So he is from Israel. So you mean to tell me Floyd Mayweather Sr. fought hard in the boxing game, hustled in the streets, caught a bid, had his brother and the rest of his family raise and train his boy up to be one of the best fighters in the game in history in order to give all his wealth to an Israeli? Let me get this straight. This man done ran through everybody. Zab Judah. Right? Diego Corrales. Right? Huh? Canelo Alvarez. Cotto. Right? Sugar Shane. He done ran through all these people. What's the little Pac-Man? He done ran through all these people to acquire all this money, to build his brand, to give it back to an Israeli. This has to be the most ignorant person I ever seen in sports. This is what we doing now. That's why you see the picture. Now, in the picture, in the thumbnail, you'll see Avi. You see his pop and you see his son. Again, passing down the family business, the family institution, from grandfather to son to grandson. That's going to be passed down. Yet, Floyd with 45, 50, maybe 100 watches is only able to pass those watches down. And I don't care what anybody says, at some point, they will depreciate. May hold the majority of the value, but once he's gone, his family will never ever get the same deal that he got. Never be a fair exchange. So again, no matter how much you accumulate, you always appearing to be nigger rich. Because you don't have the mind. Instead of you taking all of that and doing what they do. Because when we do the history of all those watches that he got, c'est Pacte Philippe, which shocked the shit out of us when we was in our strong arm days, because we were only thought to look for Rolexes. Kids from East New York, young dudes, we knew what a Rolex was. We was coming to get, we was trying to tear their arm off for it. And one day we had one of them old phase upside down, and we looked at the wrist, didn't see a roll. He saw this thing with a leather band, but he grabbed for it. So we grabbed for it, got it. Why is he fighting for this leather band watch? I don't know. We ain't know what it was. Let's take it to the scale since he tried to fight for it. Went up there, a whole block. Oh, that's hot. Where you get that from? You talking about a little leather band. Nobody wanted it. So back then, wasn't no Google. We had to go to another spot. Way across town in Brooklyn and ask one of those watchmakers, what is this? Why we can't get it off? They said, that watch right there is worth $100,000. What? With a leather band? That's when we knew what Patek Philippe was. And that was in 88. But before we even get that far, Patek Philippe as a company was established in 1839. Now, not only is this ignorant ass boxer giving all his money to a retailer of watches, of high-end luxury watches, who is an Israeli, who, as we know, been kicking immigrants from Africa up out of there for the last 7-8 years and doing them dirty, who we know don't care nothing about no melanated folks. But the watches that he's getting from this retailer are straight European companies that never put no bread in no hood here, period. Patek Philippe, 1839. What was we doing in 1839 here on a poor part of the planet? Here in the Corporation of the United States of America in 1839, while they were making what they call high-end watches, we were picking cotton. We was picking cotton. And when you look at the pictures, when you look at the photographs of our people from 1839, they look a little bit like Floyd Mayweather Sr. So I'm sure for an absolute fact that his ancestors, his elders wouldn't appreciate their namesake, their family member, feeding not only the people of Israel, but the people over here that had all the time in the world to create jewelry, to create watches, because they were living off of our labor. So this man trains consistently, fights consistently to amass all of this income, to give it back. So he didn't only have Patek Philippe's, he had who he calls Richard Mille. Right? That's what he called him. Everybody else called him Richard Mille. Right? But this dude just started his company at the age of 50. In what year? 2001. 2001. This Euro started a company and you got rap dudes going crazy over this shit. Make that make sense. Why they don't start their own brand of watches? Why don't they manufacture their own? But they get the little bit of money that the industry allows them to get, the little bit of money that they don't get beat for, And they give it to another Euro. Again, I keep telling y'all, guard your mind. When I say these dudes are slaves to themselves and to this system and to this stinking thinking that everything coming from a Euro is better, you know that they don't care nothing about you or your hoods. Flint, Michigan will never have no clean water if you leave it up to athletes and celebrities. Yeah. Yes. Darrell, 50. Listen to him. He started at 50 and got these dudes paying 100, 200,000. Hold on. Hold on. Rolex started in 1905. Right? Right around the same time when they was burning down all our Black Wall Streets, digging up plantations, throwing mad bodies, creating rivers and lakes, Jim Crowing, sundown towns. They creating Rolex. This is what they doing. So here we have this Israeli from Israel. Couldn't speak a lick of English at 14 when he got here. And this Floyd's best friend. I want y'all to go. This is what he said. Go through and check him out. Go on his IG if you think I'm playing. Not one video that he just did today or yesterday. Go down in the feed and you'll see him promoting it again. It's my man, yo. Really? So anybody, do whatever they doing. I don't care if they rapping they raps. I don't care if they acting, lights, camera, action. I don't care if they balling, whatever. They supposed to take that and feed it right back into the system. And what is an Israeli going to do? He's going to make sure that his state, he's going to make sure that his community, he's going to make sure that his generation and his legacy is kept alive, and definitely put back any type of income acquired into the Israeli state. And definitely have no problem supporting anything that's going to keep your babies incarcerated, undereducated, and unemployed. Because you can't go in the RV and company and see one of us working in there. But Floyd promoting this shit. So instead of D&D studios, like hip hop, this is D&D. This is D&D. Right? Dumb nigga day. Because they dumb. This is dumb. But, again, what are we to do? What are we to do? Only thing we could do is change our lens. Don't pay attention to the shit. Because if you read too deep into it, you'll be upset with yourself for even giving them the benefit of all of your attention through the years just because they got black skin. Their skin is melanated. And we tell y'all, separate the person from their gifts. Their gifts is what propel them because the Euros can make money off of them. The minute they get out of line or the minute they are worthless to the Euro, they don't have shit. Separate those persons from their gifts, from their creativity, from their athleticism. Because being black to them means shit. Nothing. At all. Who's the next dummy? We trying to give BG. We trying to allow him to settle, man. We trying to stay off him, man. But come on. We got another picture. Homie, I know for a fact they had Vaseline in the can. Got to, man. Yo, get your man off social media. He got the chapped lips now in this picture. Shit chipped up. What is that? Come on, man. Come on. Y'all not even letting him, let him get some emollients and shit. Let him get, he just did 11. He's supposed to be shining. Shining. After 11, I told y'all. I keep telling y'all, dudes used to think, son gonna be brolic when he goes, son did a dime. My man did 15. Supposed to come home with the shine and the glow, all beefy and brown. Nah, that shit dead. That era dead. These dudes do 11 under they bump. Ain't lift a weight. Ain't been to the yard. They go to the yard to spin and get high and smoke. You ain't even keep your dick. You supposed to be immaculate. What up with the... get y'all man some beeswax or something. Y'all keeping him in the public eye. He got the chipped up lips for. Like he been eating goddamn cashews all day. Biting on pecans and all that, man. Chipped up. Come on, get him off social media. It's too early. It's too soon. I tell you, when Max B come on, I guarantee you you're going to get low. Guarantee you. And if you see him, he'll be shining. But all that BG, what is that? Get him off social media until he right. There's no way. Well, okay. Maybe it's different for us. Because we're in the 5 boroughs. When we hit the mountains, most of us, that's the first time you getting some fresh air, that mountain air. You get beefy. You rocking. You come home, you glowing. You ain't got that New York smog and smut on you. But damn it. Even if they don't have those mountains, even if they not out and about and way off somewhere, son, come on. Salute Hashem Wilson. Salute for the green screen. Come on. Nah, man, the Southern thing, it can't be. Because all these entertainers, all these rap dudes from the South, these dudes got lipstick on. Lip gloss and all that. They lip gloss is more popping than Lil Mama. So ain't nobody had you see Wayne with chipped up lips? No. I ain't seen none of them. Son. And again with the close-up. Like, what are they doing? Get him off social media. Let this man relax. They got him on the phone with 2 Chainz already. He told me he trying to go on tour by December. I told y'all. I'm telling you, they getting ready to line him up. He getting ready to be with Booty Hole Brown, girl. I'm telling you, they getting ready to line him up. And it's going to be a bad decision. Okay? This is going to be a bad decision. They're not playing it right. He's supposed to fell all the way back. Now, everybody going to go because y'all think I'm playing, but y'all know I'm not because 4 people in class already DM'd me the picture. I had it over. I'm like, damn. How many of y'all gonna send this to me? What y'all want me to see? So I gotta examine it. I gotta look close. I'm like, oh, they want me to see the chapped lips. His lips is dry as shit. Yo, come on, man, cut it out. Get y'all man right. Nah, y'all can't do that. And then what y'all gonna do? Mark Lewis, slow. They caught him up in the board looking like, yeah, total custody material. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. And he not a custody anymore. I hope. Remember, he was struggling for a minute. They had him on that thing since he was a kid. Messing with that diesel. So I'm hoping out of this 11, he went to NA, AA, KSAT or something. But chipped up lips, that ain't gonna fly. Not in the age of social media. You think I don't go to, I do everything before I come here. All that. You see that? You see that? You see this? That's that, this that 1970, mama put that shit on your face, all hard, rough shit. She did it so much that this is permanent now. This permanent shine. I got about 30 layers of Vaseline on. All type of shit. Rubbed in. Come on. Social media got all that. You got filters, you got everything. Y'all got him chip lip cracking. Looking like he got the Dubai mouth. Stop, yo. Get him off social media. It's not right. It's not right. Y'all can't do that. Yo, my man home. Throw him out there. Nah, man. I'm telling you, you need to sit down and settle. That's the thing that messed Joel's up. Y'all came home, threw him back in the mix, lost all his fronts. Had him looking like, Nah, dudes, come home, sit him down. Sit them down. Let them get their mind right. Let them get that feeling back. You got to understand what individuals have been through. No colors. Drab walls. Concrete, steel. That shit messes with the molecules and the magnets and the energy in your body. When you touch the town, you got to get everything back. You just throwing them up in there and then you throwing them on social media where people could blow the picture up, extend it, widen it, look all up in his teeth, do all that. What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I know y'all happy, y'all excited, y'all glad he home. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Because y'all going to make him relapse. I'm telling you, chill out. You gotta get your mind right. I'm telling you, I did a decade. I didn't get my mind right until about the 7th, 8th year in the town. It take a minute to really start to navigate. And then with the technology and everything moving, yo, if you didn't come through and grow up with it, come on. Sit them down somewhere, yo. For real. Now, let's get to the next dummy. Blueface seems to be doing everything he can this week for some clout. Why? I don't know. I don't know. This dude has been clout chasing himself and got the whole family involved since he been out. One song. That's it. I don't know nothing else from him. No other catalog. One song. Tatiana. He threw Cardi on the remix. And He tried to go viral at that, talking about her twerking and all that. That anytime he does something, I'm telling you, there's a machine behind him. Because his celebrity or his attention and his space in it makes no sense to me. Zero talent. At all. At all. So now, he gets on and tries to, well, he doesn't try to. He disrespectfully speaks on the mother of his child. From the rip, from the time she went in labor to after she delivered, he partying like he's just a disrespectful individual. And trust, I'm not one for karma or karmic energy. I just don't. I'm not one for that. But he's definitely not going to have nothing good coming his way. Just not. Just not. Because he's acting as if she grabbed him up, took his junk, and went to work and gave and took a seed from him. No, man. You participate. You dealt with this broad. You dealt with this broad, man. You was in love with this broad. You paraded this broad. Y'all did porn damn near. You understand? That was your honey bump sugar plump. You was rocking that. Now, when she, in between, not even now, but all throughout the practice, disrespectful, wilding, uncouth shit that you couldn't even write on a script. It's just stupid. So now, within this time that she did deliver, you disrespectful out your mouth. You vulgar out your mouth. And you went as far as saying that she did all of this. She did all this just for clout. She did all this just to be... Really? Homie, you was doing everything with this woman. Everything. So you sound real dumb. The mother tried to get involved and it went out of people's space. But she did, I seen it, say they could be cousins. She's a Darcy. And trying to laugh, like the things that they do and say to get people to watch and to get is real weird. That's some demented shit. She could be a cousin. She could be family. Like the things that they do, they put out there is off. So now, here he goes again. Popped out and said some other weird stuff. And lo and behold, what do we get? We get somebody from the Rainbow Coalition movement / patty cake, Twizzler crew with a video saying that that's them, that they done hooked up, and it's a euro. How do these things go viral? How are these things pushed through all of our spaces, our timelines, everything? It's just, homie, you with a switch hitter? Nandy, I don't know. Dudes is looking at it. They looking at the dude. It's a video. I don't know the dude like that to know what tat is his and all that. I don't know if it's cap. But it's an allegation. It's like, yo, what is that? Why is your name attached to all these different things during the week? It's just Friday. So again, how do they get an income? What is their purpose? How do they move? Why are we seeing these individuals to this degree? So my mind works like this. Yes, propaganda. In order for the destruction of anybody who thinks that this dude is cool, who can rationalize with the shit that he says and does and believe that it's okay for them. That's it. To poison. Because again, if you watch, if you see, if you listen, if you pick up any bits and pieces of anything coming from this clown, there's nothing good. There's nothing encouraging. There's no intelligence. There's nothing that anybody should follow behind. It's been abusive. They've been abusive to each other. No type of treatment at all. At all. Drug abuse treatment, DV counseling, none of that. I thought she wasn't going to make it as many times as they was fisticuffing. I'm saying they're not going to make it. Somebody's going to seriously hurt somebody in it. Whether she do it to him because she light with her hands too, or he does it to her, it's out of order. But this is D and D. D&D, them nigga day. And that's what they're doing. So our lens is to make sure that any of our youngins, if we catch any of them paying attention to any of that shit or thinking that it's okay and shrugging shoulders to the behavior, we got to check that. That's an absolute must. You got to check that. Because it's dumb. It's beyond dumb. It's beyond stupid at this point. But it's here. It's definitely here. So again, I mean, I don't know how much I could take. I'm making an attempt to remain in a space where we can dialogue about politics, about different theories, about how we can move and find a good space. Disrupting Reality, salute for the super chat. I appreciate you too. You understand? But we have to remember culture, social behavior and social patterns, what people are deeming as social norms, if it's out of alignment with the goals that we have to set in order to get away from these people, it has to be spoken on. Because that's what we are. We are a cultural people. We are a social. We are a community, no matter what anybody else tries to tell you. We may not be a prosperous and nurturing and loving community, but shit, we a community even in our struggle, even in our ignorance and our demise. We all going through it. We all suffering from it. So it has to be spoke on, and spoke on with clarity and make the shit make sense. Like, yo, what the hell is going on with these young people that they are allowing their attention and they are allowing, right, their mentality to be moved with that. You dig? It's crazy. It's crazy because this is the dumbest shit. From a professional boxer to a D-list rap dude. It's crazy. Man, he losing his mind, Mark. That's all it is. They trying to get in the whip. They making every attempt to get in the whip and stay in it. And all they got to do is do like Floyd. Do like Floyd. Pay for your way into the whip. That's what you do. Whenever you can say that you gave somebody from Israel, like he damn near funded a settlement in Israel. All of 45 to 60 to 100 watches from one retailer? That nigga bought an Israeli settlement. No telling how much pain he done caused hundreds of Palestinians. But people don't understand that. They try to make an attempt to take the politics out of it. But your enemy don't. Your Euro, everything for them is political. Everything for them is political. This is war. Politics and war go hand in hand. And resources, income, fiat dollars, diamonds, jewelry, gold, prestige. All that is used as a weapon against you. So this dummy can fight in the ring. But when he gets the income from it, he can't fight. He don't know how to reinvest into himself, into his peoples, that he give it right over to people who keep their foot of white supremacy on everybody. Israel? That's your man? Come on. Come on. Y'all in this class tonight, baby. We play no games. We switch the lens. We switch the lens. Nah, homie. Yeah, you the boxing champ, but in the game of life, you a dummy. What is that? You worth a Billy to go give back? You done gave back 200-300 million already on watches. 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 Not arms. Excuse me, not land. Watches. Like a doja. Like a street doja. Like a dumb nigga. You understand? Like a dummy. Watches. Shit we used to do in the 80s. Remember that shit? Motherfucker have an arm full of Swatch watches and shit. Thinking it's cool. Remember that? Swatches. Get all the Swatch watches. You 14, 15. You in the 10th grade. Yo, look. Oh, yo, son got like 6 watches on. So now he got containers, cases of watches that you travel with. If you going on a long trip, because you want a different watch for every day, but you can't brush your goddamn head. Listen, we out for this evening, yo. We out. To those who threw those super chats in, salute, much appreciated. Okay? Anyone who threw a green screen up, much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay? Yes, that's how you build a nation. Yes. Yes. Indeed. To my classroom assistants, thank you for being here. And thank you all for allowing me the space and the time that is yours to dialogue with you, to build, to get something solid, but we can start putting our little plans together to do what need to be done. Okay? Path to liberation. And I see you in here, Rashida. I see you peeking. I'm telling you, Rashida, I'm going to approach you. I'm telling you. Stop sneaking around. Stop sneaking around. Get to class. Stop sneaking around. Matter of fact, I'm going to holler at you tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. Tony G, salute. All right? And who in here, I seen somebody that's supposed to get a 55. They snuck their ass in class, too. Who was it? Who was it? It wasn't Rebel. Let me see. Somebody snuck their ass in the class. And don't forget, check the community out for the merch. Check the community out for the merch. Okay? All right? Check it out now. New merch. New merch. Don't worry about that old merch. We got new merch on the way. All right? So I'm going to check the community for it and put the pics up, the link, all that, so y'all can do what y'all do. Again, the weekend is upon us. Get back to class with 10 fingers and 10 toes, all in place. Yes, you got to get your session in. Yeah, you got to get your session in. A lot of y'all do. Book y'all sessions. Get your session in. Don't, I'm telling you, once you on the news, it's too late. I ain't coming to the precinct. I'm telling you. I'm telling you how to check your anger. I'm trying to make sure y'all maintain. Y'all need to keep in session. Now, I'm not going to, once you on the news, once I see the perp walk and they got you all up by your collar and all that, I'm not coming. Nah, don't say, yo, I was taking anger management. Yo. Nah. Don't mention my name. No. When y'all up there and they got you hemped up and we caught them and you don't bust that oaf in the head with a bagel bottle or some shit, I ain't never tell you to do that. No, I ain't never tell none of y'all to do that. I said remain militant, be strategic, make sure you love yourself and all that. Once you make it on that summer jam screen, once you make it on Eyewitness News, and they got you like this, and you got the crazy face, dry, crying and shit, the cry done dried up on your eye, and they got you hemped up, and they flashing your name, don't say you was taking anger management with me. No. Don't call from the precinct, talk about, yo, brother, nah, because I told your ass to stay in sessions. Told you that. I told y'all that. So again, do what y'all need to do. All right? Love yourself. Y'all got it. All right? Y'all got it. We got it, man. Get up out of your head. We got it. Pace yourself, reorganize, restructure yourself, and everything will work in divine order. Be safe. Slaughter, you just coming through? You get a 55.